Hey, welcome teddy bears. It's Robin here. Welcome to your daily spirit message reading for Tuesday, June 3rd. So if it's your first time here, thank you so much for joining. I do channel messages from spirit and I use tarot to be able to interpret those messages. So this message is for the collective. Let me just clear the deck and we'll pull a card here. So we have the Eight of Swords. So you could be taking things the wrong way today. Maybe your teeth are already on edge. Spirit is saying maybe you should skip the caffeine for the day, or maybe not, because, you know, caffeine, it really does things to your body. So you don't want to be too jittery today, because I feel like you're going to be in a circumstance where it's like, oh, what did they mean by that? You know, and you're just overthinking things like crazy and just not able to see things for what they are. And you could be like blowing things way out of proportion and then getting in your own head and scaring the crap out of yourself. And you know, this is catastrophizing and it's sort of romanticizing the problem, okay? And we don't really want to do that. And I should probably write that down as the video title. Hold on. Alrighty, Roo. Like, I had this huge episode last week where I was like, I was almost on the verge of tears, and it was because I was just like, you know, doing that, oh, what, you know, is this gonna happen? And then it just, all these different scenarios I planned out that, you know, maybe they're not gonna happen, maybe they will, but freaking out about it isn't gonna help either. So we do have the Sun card here. Did we see Lakshmi in this card the other day, last week, possibly? Like, she's back, okay? And she's offering you her strength. And she wants to burn those worries, those like freak out sessions that you're having. And we just want to remember that a lot of that negative and fearful emotion that we have is like generated by the matrix, okay? So I really feel like, and speaking of which, I want to tell you guys, I had this Truman Show moment the other day, and it just like, I stopped and I was just like, what is happening here right now? And I just felt like I was in the movie, because I went to the park and I took the dog, I never call her that, I took Lacey, and it was like the scene where Truman realizes that everybody is an extra, and he kept on seeing the same people. Like, I saw the same people at the same place when I was going into the park and then again coming out, and it was like, wait a second. So I just had this complete Truman Show Matrix moment. It really threw me. It really threw me, because I was like, it's one thing to know, but it's just another to have it like slap you in the face like that. Have you guys ever had that? It was just mind-blowing. So I really took that as an opportunity in my mind to make some significant changes. I don't know what yet, but this just happened Sunday. So anyway, we do have the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like you're going to be very, very, very supported in your meltdown today. Because this is something like yesterday we saw it being externalized. Today you're turning it inwards, and is probably a result of not being able to unleash the beast yesterday. Because it has to go somewhere, and if it doesn't go out, it has to go in. So it does look like you're being like totally hard on yourself, because you didn't get to say the things that you wanted to say yesterday to whoever like the creep was, or the instigator, that nobody else sees them yet. And that person is going to be Lakshmi. And I just dropped the Eight of Swords, but it's fine. I'll just leave it there. That's what Spirit is saying. Drop the Eight of Swords. Stop beating yourself up. Like, just relax. And this could be a really, really good time to listen to some like Punjabi MC or something like that, to really call in the spirit of Lakshmi. And I've never seen her in any of my readings before, and now it's 2 Tuesdays in a row. So there's something very, very significant. And maybe there's even like a Lakshmi like gem or whatever that you could listen to. we got the Three of Swords. Like, you got to be really, really careful with how far you take the Eight of Swords, because it's just gonna like hurt you more than anything else. So like, do those things that I was talking about, even if they sound weird, they can really be helpful, like the Punjabi MC and the Lakshmi Jam or whatever. So I got nothing else. Spirit kind of dried up there. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.